State Cup, Steve.
Oh yeah, I know he's back. Yeah, he's back. So, right, so I'm just doing a live stream here. I'm commentating. I'm just going to check the stream. Welcome to Bunnies TV, and we're here at the Usana Rabbitohs Centre. The boys are just starting to come out. I'm just checking that it's working. Let me see. Let me go back to it. Yeah, we're live. So there was just a bit of a delay going live, but having said that, you can see now the boys are coming out. I'm just going to check the audio. Karina Haas is online. Welcome. I'm waiting for Chaps. He's just about to arrive. And I've got the news cameras next to me. I've got South historian Brad Ryder next to me too.
G'day, Steve.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Oh, I'm fighting fit, mate.
Yeah.
Great to be here.
Yeah. Just going to check the audio. There you go. So that's fine. All right, you would have heard that. So I'll just zoom in now on the boys. I've got Stretchy's the first out there, Campbell Graham. And the top 17 squad move onto the field. There's Jed Cartwright. Retained his position on the bench. There's a few seats up there for the boys to get ready. We're in a different spot today. Of course, they've locked us out. So they've shut the gate, I think just so that they didn't get... Yeah, they do. They're flying up to Brisbane today to take on the Broncos tomorrow. So we'll just go over here to the Boundless tent, have a look. So like I said, I'm just waiting for Chaps. You're live and free on Bunnies TV here for the captain's run. Bit of laughing going on over there. That's Cody over there with the shirt off. It's Isaac Tutupa-Thompson in the 14. Jacob Gagai in the 13. Next to him is Daniel Saluka-Fafita. On the ground there, I think it's Junior Tatola. And he's making a welcome return to the team after he's had a few injuries. Oh no, sorry, it's Hame Sele. Apologies. And he's been playing well too. We spoke to him here on Monday. It was a good interview, I thought. And he's looking forward to going up there and meeting his old teammate Adam Reynolds. And they've been going well. They're leading the comp. It's a big challenge for these boys. And I'm sure they're up to the task. They're going for 4 wins in a row for the first time this year. And that's a big task after the start we've had. For them to come out and be 6-3 if they win tomorrow night will be a big effort. Now we're just looking into the sun here today. It's a little bit difficult, but we'll manage. Spenny Lovett there. Alex Johnston out there walking on the field. Number 8. I just missed that. Is it Dean Hawkins? I'm not sure. I missed him. But there's DSF, Daniel Saluka-Fafita.
Oh yes, he's a big boy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a big lad. So he played quite well last week, so he's unlucky to miss out on the side. Here's Jai and Taffy having a little moment there. We missed that. They had their arms around each other.
There's Damien Cook.
Damien Cook's there, yep. Cookie with the hat back. So that wasn't Dean Hawkins because he... No, so that was Ben Lovett, I think, with his back to us, was it? Or oh no. I'll have a look in a minute. And Liam Knight's back. Brad was just saying to me, so yeah, he's going to make his return off the bench in the New South Wales Cup.
This is Isaac Thompson also in the reserve grade.
Yeah, there he is there. Isaac
played pretty well actually.
Isaac Tutupa-Thompson, yeah, consider himself unlucky not to be straight back into the first grade, but I think the way Tane played, he handled the bombs pretty well.
Yeah.
And yeah, so here we are. Welcome to Bunnies TV live and free at the Usana Rabbitohs Centre. I'm just going over there now. So there is Junior Tatola. There's Mark Lyons, former Rabbitoh, works the door now at the Rabbitohs, and next to him is Geordie Coolitz. So there's Junior with the bands on, just working the knees, still got some strapping on there, but he's ready to go. We missed him in the middle, but we've got the job done the last 3 weeks, so it's making a welcome return. There's Cameron Murray, sitting on the ground doing a few stretches. And Jacob Host behind him there. We've got Lockie Elliott sitting down, just getting his shoes on. Tane's just walked out onto the field. Tane. There he is. Right wing. Did a superb job fielding those Nathan Cleary bombs in that all-time win against the Panthers. I know you've all enjoyed that. And I hope you're enjoying this coverage we're bringing you. The only place you can see the Rabbitohs at the captain's run before they do the ball work. A little hug there for Jake Gavai and Taffy. A little bit of bromance there. There's Davey Mawali walking up to get a drink. There he is. A little knee guard on, or strapping on the upper leg. So look for him to have a big game against the Broncos up at Suncorp, big arena. It doesn't get any bigger than this. Queensland versus New South Wales. The Rabbitohs versus the Broncos. The Rabbitohs sit fourth on the table. The Broncos sit first. It's a clash of the Titans. Well, not the Titans, the Broncos and the Rabbits. Friday night footy. Can't wait. So we're just having a look at the boys here. They all look pretty fit. Isaiah Tass, the hero of Thursday night. We showed him here on Monday, but have another look at him. He did well. Cody set him up. But it wasn't an easy pass to take. He had to bend down to pick it up. But when he did, he was away. And there was no catching him. And he won the game for his team on Thursday night at Accor Stadium. So let's hope we don't have to worry about winning at the last minute again. And we play well. We have been playing well. We've completed it over 80% both weeks, which is a big statistic. If you complete it over 80%, there's Trell Mitt just walked onto the field, then you win games. Because by holding the ball, completing your sets, blokes like this get the ball, as he did, and they score tries and set them up. So the key to winning is a simple game. It just complicates itself sometimes, but key to winning is hold the ball, complete your sets, keep down the errors, and your star players like Trell Mitt will get the job done. So yeah, he's on fire. Jacob Host there, since he's returned from injury, he's been valuable, playing big minutes on the edge. Great edge back rower. Let's have a look at Junior now. He's come for a drink. Saw him having a stretch there before. JT, he's our JT. And you know, he's rarely injured. And he's shaken off this complaint, hopefully. And he'll be back out there on Friday night starting. So it's him and Jai Arrow starting up front, and hasn't Jai been good since he come back too? Let's have a look where he is. So like I said, we're looking directly into the sun here, and I'm looking into the viewfinder. Maybe if I put my eye down there, no, it's no better. So anyway, it's all good. So regulars will know what we do here. We film the team doing this, warming up, until we are told to turn off the cameras when the ball work starts. So we've got the 30 times zoom happening here. So even though I'm standing right on the other side of the field, we're able to move in and zoom in on some of our players when I can see them in the sun, that is. Now here's Latrell, I think. No, that's Junior, sorry. Yes, so Trell usually when he comes on, sorry if I've run out of focus there. So Trell comes on and he customarily runs to the other side of the field like he's doing now. There's a stretch on the fence. I've watched this a few times now, so I know he does. So that's where you can stand and watch the training too. So there's no fans in this morning. I guess there is. So I'll just zoom back and show you where you can stand for those that are wondering. So there they are there. 3 fans watching the captain's run. And you can also stand where I'm standing right here. Here's Chaps has arrived. Good morning, Chaps.
Good morning.
How are you? All right.
What's up with this?
Just chuck it on there if you like. So I just might move along a little bit here. We are live, Chaps. And there's Tommy. Hello, mate. Big Tommy B. Yeah. South historian. Yeah, he's standing here. Yeah, you got to mention. I don't think you. Where is he? Yeah. Are you ready to mic up, chaps? I've got one here for you if you want.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been joined by Grant Chappell. He's got a cuppa. The cafe's not open yet. And there's Sam. So we've got 2 Burgesses on the field.
They've changed,
Sammy B.
changed the setup here, which is probably fair enough because people were walking through the middle of it yesterday.
Yeah,
So.
they have. So we're out with the public in the public gallery. Now they'll probably let us in later when we've got to talk to JD, chaps, but I'm just saying for now. But this is okay.
No, this is fine.
We're right on the halfway line at the Usana Rabbitohs Centre, live and free on Bunnies TV. And even though it's a bit sunny,
Yeah,
I think we might try maybe going broadcasting from the other side next
it's a
week,
really
chaps.
beautiful day, isn't it?
It is a beautiful day.
You
So
might have your sun on your
Stand
back
over there.
instead, mate.
We're going to set up over there next to the scoreboard.
But you'd be a chance of falling asleep with the sun on your back, mate. Hey?
Yeah, well, like I said,
Get a bit comfortable.
I've got the hat on. You need a hat here at Maroubra because, as you know, so there's the whistle. So we've got about 5 or 10 minutes before we get told to turn off the cameras. So we'll keep rolling.
And I had to listen to the episode with Dan Payne from Dan's Collectibles. Some good stories there, mate.
Oh, mate, yeah, thanks.
You know, one's about Ian Roberts is the ones I love the most, but obviously
Yeah.
Roscoe and
Yeah, we had Daniel Payne
Woodsy
talking about...
too, like the good one about Woodsy and
Yeah.
Mick Podgy. Like, I mean,
Yes,
you forget how good Podgy was, don't you?
exactly.
You know, I know. Well, I was just thinking about it South, but also his exploits at the Tigers. You know, in the following year.
Yep.
Obviously, started at Newtown.
Yeah, true.
So
It's a great story. So that's a good book. Heroes of
he's
Yesterday
a
book.
real attacking centre with a big step on him, didn't he?
Yeah. Heroes of Yesterday, book 3 by Daniel Payne. We had him in the studio. He did a good job, chaps, in your absence. There's Sam and Bomber there.
We got
Johnny
Mick Curran
Morris.
here too, mate.
How are you? You guys
Oh, yeah, Mick.
South
Hello,
Australian,
mate. How are you?
Good.
There you go. We're
well,
mic'd up
thanks.
here, mate. Yeah.
What a field, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice.
Yeah,
So-
it's impressive, mate.
Yep. So, chaps, regulars will know we just filmed. They've done the whistle. They can start going through their drills. What are you seeing out there as far as the team goes? Everyone looks fit and
Everyone looks
healthy.
pretty fit and healthy, mate. Yeah.
So Liam Knight's making his return in the seconds, mate. That's a big in for the.
It's
for
been
the
a
club.
long road. I mean, we're only just talking about Adam Dewey, the Jersey Flag, the other day, watching his cousin, Joey Nora, and
Yeah.
he's got a 16-month recovery in front of him. It sounds like he's got to have 2 surgeries, mate. Bro.
Oh, gee, yeah.
So they're going to fill up the holes from the previous one, let
Yeah.
them heal, and then they go in again in a different spot. And I don't know, I'm not sure if Liam Knight went through something like that.
Yeah.
But,
Well, he told me 9 months, chaps. That's a long time to be off the field.
It's going to be a big boost to the reserve grade, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to go all the way down there to Wagga Wagga to play Canberra. And the boys have come off a amazing comeback win,
Yep.
the New South Wales Cup. And there was some stirring story about a bloke who's been with the club, it sounds like it was 5 years, Trent Peoples, the People's Champ, the People's Republic of Trent Peoples.
Yeah.
And we've interviewed him not only online, but we interviewed him in front of the grandstand there one day at Redfern, and he was just a top bloke. I think he worked at Connors Menswear and
Yeah.
put us on to Connors. We
He
bought a
did.
suit from there, and
Yeah.
sounds like he had a really bad leg break, a bit like yourself from Burt Kenny
Yeah.
in the season of 92, wasn't it?
92. I've never
And,
recovered.
Well, he's thinking about just having some time away from the game and
Yeah.
then just collecting his thoughts and maybe finish off his studies probably.
Yep.
And I hope he comes back to the game because we need people like this in our game, you know.
We do.
Humble, and like JD said, that I think it's 11.79. That'd never be taken away from him, mate. To boot at
Correct.
11.79.
Well, it is hard for some of these players that aren't in the top 30, chaps. You've got to work and you've got to juggle a lot of things. So, yeah, very understandable. But the bloke I got right in front of me, chaps, Isaac Tuatupo Thompson, he's back. He's got no strapping on. He's moving quite well. And we talked about it on the show. So he's going to come back in the New South Wales Cup because Tane has kept his spot on the right wing.
Oh, well, we were pretty impressed with Tane last week. Obviously all the plaudits and would have went to the Latrells and Codys, and so they should have. They come up with amazing plays that other people can't. But without guys like Tane Milne coming up with amazing catches on those Cleary spiral bombs, you're not in position to win a game.
No.
You just hand it over to them.
Well, that's right. Well, look at the result. It was that close, and even I think Brownie said it. If he puts one of those down, they might score, and the result's completely different. So,
and I think that's the move to Maroubra. I know people will go, "What? What are you talking about?" Well, Redfern's surrounded by buildings. It does get wind in there, but this is so open.
Yes.
Maroubra, the name Maroubra in Indigenous language is windy place, Mavo. That's what it's so exposed to wind.
There you
go.
I
noticed I was doing, as that Southerly come up last week when we were here, they were doing spiral bomb practices to Tane Milne, to Latrell Mitchell.
Yes.
All our back three, and there you go. Maroubra's going to come in handy because
the Southerly Buster comes through, doesn't it?
You've been up here doing Oztag with your daughters years ago. I've done it with mine. It's bloody windy up here when it gets
windy,
going.
and it gets a bit fresh in the winter too.
But the nor'east can come in, the southerly can come in. There's no real block here. It's quite a high point of the area.
Yeah.
We can see it from the wharves, can't we? And we're down on water level, so that just shows you that it is an exposed area, the Maroubra area.
Well, I was filming Latrell kicking goals, and there's JD walking out onto the field. And the wind was behind from the south, and it was pushing it away to the left. So he just aimed it about 10 foot out to the right, maybe a bit more, and it just come around. So the wind is a factor. Yeah. So.
And this is a training facility only. There's been a lot of people saying, why can't we get a stadium? This is not for playing football and audiences.
No.
This is purely for training.
True.
And it is one of the best high performance centres money can buy at the moment. It's great for the players, their families, the staff, and everyone involved in the club. If you live locally, people can just trot over the road and lean on the fence down there at the southern end and watch them go through their paces. How good.
Yeah, we're talking about going through the paces. So they've just paired them off. So the top 17 are going through their defensive drill here, just warming the legs up. And the other boys have just gone off into their little group. So,
he looks so quick, Damien Cook, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, he is.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he is quick, chaps, and that's why he's an asset, and that's why...
And Cody, too, is off the mark. Look at the way Cody pushes off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Cody's quick off the mark, and he's also quick-witted. Because he's got a good football brain, chaps. He can sum up a play, as we saw on Thursday night, when he pushed up, hoping that AJ'd get that offload, and he got it.
He just sixth sense. He's seen it coming.
He did. Well, that's footy sense, isn't it? That's an out-and-out footy player, and we love his work. Another big one on Friday tomorrow against the Broncos, chaps. They're going to be hard to beat. We spoke about it on the show. They got Payne-Haas out and a couple of others.
I was only just speaking to a bloke yesterday, Pete Camray, played for the Tigers.
Yep.
Back in the day, and his son Zane Camray is with Jersey Flag. I think he's in the top 30 squad with the West Tigers, and that's one of the things he says to him. I want you to watch what Cody Walker does off the ball.
Yep.
And what he does around instinct and the way he pushes up just in case.
Good advice.
And he gets himself, he might have 8 out of 10 push-ups that don't work out. One or two, the ball can be available for. Make yourself available.
Yes.
To your ball carriers or your outside men, or just don't die on the play.
Yep. Now, apologies to our live chatters today. I know you're in there, but I'm on the camera trying to film in the sun, and Chaps is having a coffee and commentating. So
I'll just put this in the bin, actually.
That's all right. And Brownie's off a night shift, so he might be here later for the JD interview, but it's a bit tough when you're slogging it out, working the vessel all night, and got to come and do your other jobs. So we've given him the morning off, which is fair enough. So they're doing some skills drills here. Jeremy Monaghan will tell us to turn off soon once they get into their proper ball work. That's just a drill they're going through here. Like I said, I'm looking almost directly into the sun, into the viewfinder, but I think our Canon's going all right. It makes the adjustment into the sun. Just the cameraman's needs a bit of work, but
I noticed the 1-2 down. He's got a little sun visor on his one.
oh, okay,
Little
yeah,
sun visor.
yeah. Well, we're just looking at the other cameras, the professional guys, which we are too, but yeah, a little sun visor. That could be the go.
Your camera's nicer than mine.
Okay, yeah, there you go. I know who you work for.
You got a zoom on the handle?
Yeah. That's handy.
That's courtesy of our sponsor, George's Cameras in the city there.
Yeah, George's
Big
Cameras.
stretch, If you need anything.
George's?
Yeah, if you need one, mate, George's Cameras. Mention Bunnies TV, they look after you. And we also brought you by Darryl Lee, and so is the Rabbitohs.
Big game this week, Channel 9, mate.
Yeah.
Broncos,
Yeah,
Rabbitohs.
it is. Oh, yeah, the
Two
ratings.
heavyweights, are they the highest rated teams on the market these days, mate?
I'd say so at the moment.
Yeah,
People
Well, that's
tune
it.
in.
From a Brisbane and a Sydney audience.
exactly,
For
yeah.
sure, yeah.
It's good for Channel 9 when the Broncos go well because they're guaranteed 1 million viewers in
Yeah, there you go.
close to 1 million viewers in
Right.
And they've been,
Southeast Queensland Colony.
and they've started this season just about perfect. I think the Raiders are the only ones that have knocked them off. 20-14 was the only loss they've had.
Got a bunny steering them round, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
And we all love him at the Rabbitohs. Don't worry about that. We still
Yeah,
love him
yeah.
and sense of humour and drives people mad up the wall. But
Yep.
the
Just
way
hope he doesn't drive us mad tomorrow night, chaps. 'cause
tackle 5, he's just about as good as anyone. Him and Nathan Cleary about the top of the pops when it comes to kicking
Yeah.
on the last.
Especially with their kicking games,
Yeah, well, we said that, like, we've had to put up with Cleary last week, and there's no rest because we're straight into a bit of Renault bombs. So tough stuff, but the boys will handle it.
Tane done a great job, and let's hope he can do another good job. Cause
Yeah. Well, I think one of the main things, chaps, is if we keep playing well like we have been and completing sets, keeping the error rate down, we're going to win football games because the boys are going well out wide. Chol, Mitt, Cody,
I think
Stretch.
without Payne Haas in this squad and got the likes of Oates, who are big yardage men.
Yeah, well, Oates always terrorises us, chaps, usually, doesn't he?
Well,
but not this week.
Geez, he's just about scored a try every game he's played against the Bunnies.
Yeah.
Oates, big Corey.
Oh, someone's hit the deck there. Who was that?
So we're thinking our
Lockie?
forwards should do a half decent job on them, at least contain them, if not get over the top of them. If they do that, you'll see the big fellas out the back put some plays on, maybe.
I'm expecting that, chaps. It's a big arena. Blokes like Latrell and Cody, they love the big stage.
Ezra Mann out, a bit of speed around the
Yeah.
middle of the field, which
he's a loss. So
he's a young man with a big future, and I've seen some footage of him prior to him debuting, and the thing that catches your eye is speed at the 5'8" position.
yeah,
He gets a half chance. It's put the glasses down sometimes, Ezra Mann.
true.
And he's pretty brave defensively too. So
Yep. So we've got Junior back, and it's a big addition. You know, he's a middle forward, but he's a bit of a special middle forward. No, he's not a bit of. He is a special middle forward for this team.
oh look, I think he's our best front rower on the books. And that's it. We've got a lot of them on the books that are good, but for myself, going back the last couple of years, you don't see too many bad games. I think he had a couple of drops against, might have been the Broncos last year or the Tigers, wherever it was, and then from then on in, he went along and got better and better every single day, because that's what he does. He's the ultimate pro, just continues to work on his game, on and off the field. He's such a pro.
Yep. So that's it. That's it for the thing, chaps. We'll just spin around
He's
here.
such a pro, old junior, and I can't wait to see him back out there rumbling up over the advantage line.
Cheers.
But anyway, we might leave that there as Jez gives us the nod. The boys are going to go through their paces, and make sure you tune in tomorrow night to Fox or Channel 9 and watch this mighty clash between two of the real genuine heavyweights in terms of membership, fans online, people that tune in to watch. So, yep.
Big clash. Thanks for joining us on Bunnies TV. We'll let you go.
We might do a little exclusive, just a standalone content about the signing of Jack White, and do a little deep dive in what it means for the Bunnies and some of the players going forward.
Let's do that.
I've written down, I've gone through some of the contract situations coming up, and it might ease some pain. I don't think it's as bad as what the Daily Telegraph's carrying on about.
And also,
a massive positive for the club.
And also, we're going to come back and go live for the JD interview that you're going to do. You're going to do that?
Yeah.
We'll go live for that, live and free. So come back in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, or if you miss it, it'll be up on our channel. And there's going to be a lot of questions. I suppose you're going to ask him about Jackie Boy, chaps.
Oh yeah, Jack will come into the conversation at the back end of the interview, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Look, we've got a few things to get through before we get to that, but
Yeah. Okay. Well, that'll be good.
thanks for joining us live and free here on location at Maroubra, the home of the Rabbitohs.